Hello there, good morning. This is my second video today here at David Austin Roses in Shropshire and Albrighton in Shropshire. And it's around about 11:15, just turned 11:15. I've just finished, I just had a quick drink in the cafe, very nice. And so I wanted to do my second video and actually walk around the garden. And I think I'm not going to do any commentary on this because I just want you to take in the beauty of the gardens. I may, because we're still early in the morning, I may do another video this afternoon where I go more in depth into the roses and what we're looking at, etc. But I think this one I'm just going to walk around and let you take in all these lovely roses. So yeah, let's get going. It's still Saturday the 13th of June 2026. So yeah, here we go. So I'm in the courtyard as you come through from the visitor centre. So the first thing you see is all these pots, so it shows you what you can actually grow in the pots. And so obviously you can read for yourself which varieties you maybe like. So one of my favourites, Desdemona, is not flowering at the moment, but has obviously had its first flush and is putting out more shoots. But as I said in my first video, Lady of Shalott just carries on flowering. But as I said, I don't want to do much commentary on this video. That's that short ramble again, Rambling Rosie. Lovely. So just in case you haven't watched my first video, please go and watch that first before you watch this. The last 2 weeks since the end of the spring bank holiday has been virtually continual rain. We've had 2 weeks of pretty much non-stop rain and wind, etc. So the fact that the roses are still looking as good as this is absolutely fantastic. And as I say, even where the first flush has gone, it's been dead-headed, and Boscobel here, you've got lots of new growth and new flowers to flower in a couple of weeks' time. This is one of my favourites, Grace. It gets to be quite a big shrub and it's very kind of foliage heavy, but it produces these large trusses of beautiful peachy flowers with a subtle scent. And then we got Hollow Car behind there. Again, I said I wasn't going to do any commentating, but I just wanted to point that out. So this is a cafe area. So again, let's cut through to the nursery there. Strawberry Hill. Oh, just let me go through because this is one of my favourite climbing roses that I missed earlier. Strawberry Hill. Oh, the scent on that is to die for. Strong myrrh scent. Strong myrrh scent. But yeah, we've done that, so back into the garden. Oh. Sorry.
Where did we go?
Go through there, can't you?
Mary Delaney. I think that one's Claire Austin. Scented carpet. Let's have a little smell of that. Generous gardener. Problem is it's a once flowering climber, but the petals are absolutely gorgeous. Just look at the shape of that. Absolutely beautiful. And then Phyllis Bide on both sides. Takes some time to climb back up there. And then we've got Bathsheba here. Again, I'm commentating, aren't I? I can't resist just talking about these beautiful roses. Oh, to die for. Princess Anne as well. Just stunning. The Lady of the Lake. Beautiful, but again, it's a once flowerer. Penelope Lively.
And the roses feed off of that. So you're actually helping the roses. Yeah.
As you can see, it's getting really quite busy now. Beautiful. Ideally you need to come midweek when the kids are at school, but that's not an option for me at the moment. The Pilgrim, this is the Pilgrim. Not much scent there. Again, Lady of the Lake. And then we come into the Lion Garden. Just look at that. Good old can't say the word, Gertrude Jekyll. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that blue clematis there. Isn't that just gorgeous against the white? Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Rambling Rector it is. I thought it was Rambling Rector. Wow. And this lovely, lovely pale mauvey, well, not mauve, is it mauve? Kind of blue. It's just kind of almost a sky blue with a little bit of lilac in it. That is a thumbnail. Just look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? Let's do a 360 while the sun's out of the Lion Garden. Absolutely gorgeous. And I want to get to this one here. Elizabeth, look at this. How well it's flowering in the ground. Wow, 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 wow. Just look at the buds on that and the flowers. Oh, it's just amazing. I do like to see roses planted with other plants, nepeta, geraniums, foxgloves, whatever, just clematis. Just gives so much more interest. Just can't get over this Elizabeth. It's not just one, it's planted it in either 3s or 5s. Gentle Hermione with Rambling Rector. Penelope Lively. Eustacia Vi again.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, yeah.
And then we've got Princess Alexandra of Kent. Oh, lovely. And then, despite the rain, we've got quite a decent, yeah. You know what that is. I can't think of the word at the moment. Can't think of the name. Oh dear. Peony. My mind went blank because you're just completely blown away by the beauty, the colours, the absolute, just the, look at this, just absolutely lovely froth. Just adds to the romance. Celestial, Old Rose, Amber Lynn. Scarborough Fair, these look newly planted, so these will spread out in years to come. Princess Anne again, but I want to stick on this side. Rosa rugosa, Alba, Yorkshire Rose. Again, the hips on that come September, October, it's going to look just as stunning as the flowers. Susan Williams Ellis again. Actually seems to have stood up quite well to the rain. It seems to have got a bit of a reputation of the petals just kind of falling off and kind of de-petaling really quick, but it's looking in quite good nick. So it looks like Charles Darwin has had a bit of a batter from the weather there. That's not looking good. But look at the salvia here. Now the sun's out and it's covered in bees. Absolutely fantastic. Again, I think I've just thrown away the fact that I'm not going to say anything. I just can't resist it. Again, if you don't want to hear me waffle on, just turn me off. just mute the volume, mute the sound. New station high.
Generous garden. Even I know what's on your eyes.
Bring me sunshine.
I think it's when we realised that we both had a generous garden that we started talking about.
Cheers. Litchfield Angel. Okay. Tottering by gently. And you can see some of the alliums have just finished now, but there's other herbaceous plants about to come out. The lark ascending again, as I said before, quite a tall one for the back of the border. All the flowers are on the top, so you need something growing in front of it there, a low shrub or a smaller rose to kind of fill in. The country parson. Again, this you can clearly see there's some new planting. Mary Delaney again. Constance Spry one. I think that was the first David Austin rose, if I remember right. And again, just carries on flowering Lady of Shalott. Just keeps flowering and flowering and flowering. And again, look at this fantastic geranium. What a lovely combination that is, contrasting with the blue, kind of deep, more purpley blue of the geranium and the orangey peach of the Lady of Shalott there. Olivia Rose Austin, I think is this standard here. I think I'll carry on round here. Freshly planted, I'll reach my mature size around 3 years. Yeah, I can't remember what they call that. Morning mist, that's it. I've seen that covered in bees when it was a more mature one than that. Absolutely stunning for the back of the border. And I'm just loving the clematis with them. More clematis, please. More clematis. Bring me sunshine. Claire Austin. See what that one at the back is. Maiden's Blush. Rose de Recht, however you pronounce that, not sure. Subtle myrrh scent there. Harlow Car. Please go and watch my videos at Harlow Car. Of Harlow Car. RHS Gardens up in Harrogate. But before then, carry on watching this and please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoy beautiful English rose gardens. Absolutely stunning. The Mayflower. And look at that peony, huge peony there. Francis E. Lester up against the wall. Skylark there. Again, I think these are Harlow Car. Lovely little shrub rose. Ballerina. Bring me sunshine. Olivia Rose Austin. So here we've got a standard Harlow Car. Lots of Nepeta, lots of catmint and salvia. Again, just providing that lovely mauve, purple, bluey kind of contrast to the pinks and the yellows, the oranges, the peaches, the whites. Again, newly planted David Beckham's here. Again, first year of this rose. So looking a little sparse at the moment, but again, it's never, gardens are ever changing, ever developing. Country Parson introduced 2020. Molyneux 1994. Imogen 2016. I do like this colour, lovely pale lemon. Not much of a scent there, not getting much of a scent on that. Dame Judi Dench, Roald Dahl. How many thumbnails have we got so far? So let's go through into, wow. So there's private through to the kind of working area, nursery bed area. Strawberry Hill, yes. So this, I think, is the can't remember. Look at this. Just look at this. And again, the bees are loving it. Bees are all over it. Let's just walk through here. Don't know if that's the best. Well, that compresses but I think that we want to see the lovely blooms above these arches as we walk through. A cute little pink rose, that is Paul Noel. Rambling rose, Belvedere. A garland, rambling rector, good old rambling rector. Iceberg, there we go. Iceberg on that side, and then rambling rector, this huge, enormous Mary Delaney again. Oh wow, just look at this. It's just rose heaven. It really is. Just rose heaven.
What are you doing? I think we're going to go down to Bristol.
Just rose heaven. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Rosa rugosa, Alba, and then freshly planted again. Wow. Emma Bridgewater, the Albrighton Rambler, Wild Eve. Look at that little rambler there, that is so cute. Let me zoom in a little bit. Isn't that just so quaint? I'll go up this way. Phyllis Bide, I believe. No, Treasure Trove. Okay. It's a lovely climb of that. Or Rambler, probably. Old Rose, Portland Rose. Again, these are all kind of old roses which probably flower just once. Maiden's Blush. Bathsheba there. Rosa Cardinal de Richelieu. Oh, something French. I'll just have you know that I speak perfect French, but with a strong Yorkshire accent. beautiful. And again, it's a freshly planted area here. There's some flowers. Look at that. Everywhere you look, it's just bloom after bloom after bloom. So let's go back into the Renaissance garden. Félicite de Perpétue. Sorry. Let's just zoom in a little bit there to the temple. You can even see some roses are flowering in the shady temple there.
I don't know how quick it goes.
The other box smells like that.
Oh, coffee, yeah. Isn't it quite?
Actually, I think those
There we go, morning mist. That has been cut back a bit because it got really quite big, but when I was last here it was covered in flowers and covered in bees. I think they're just taking it back a bit to keep it in place. Dame Judi Dench. Elizabeth again. It's absolutely beautiful, this. Oh, I can't stop. Can't stop smelling. It's just absolutely stunning.
I do like the colour. It's just this one. The colour is
Absolutely, I do love that. That is fantastic. There's quite a lot of Penelope Lively. 2023 year of introduction. Okay. I think I missed that one.
Oh, that's the only way you could do it.
Ancient Mariner.
Because, I mean, the actual costumes on page 250.
Royal Jubilee. Emily Bronte. Again, Penelope Lively, the poet's wife. And the lark ascending at the back there.
no, they had it at the old
Kew Gardens.
anymore.
Get him about 20 different So what have they done? They've sort of downsized.
Princess Anne, I remember this from last time I came here. Climber, the generous gardener there. So the roses we got back here are Bathsheba. James Galway, which seems to be doing quite well in this shady area. And St Swithin. Just look back there.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
Donahue and the Lark Ascending.
Sorry?
It's all right. Thomas Beckett. Oh. Boscobel. I do like the colour of Boscobel. Yeah. There's the King's Rose, absolutely stunning. Open, so it's great for bees, you can see. Bees loving it. And then this little beauty here. Golden Celebration. The Lady Gardener. Bring me sunshine. Oh, oh, that is just amazing. The myrrh scent is just incredible. Nye Bevan. Basketball. Scarborough Fair. Poet's Wife. Elizabeth again, just Absolutely amazing rose. Imogen. Harlow Cargan. Vanessa Bell. Susan Williams Ellis. Desdemona. Lovely. Rosemore, named after the gardens. RHS Garden, Rosemore. William and Catherine. Right, let's come back out into the long garden. Let's go again, path of least resistance up this way. The Mill on the Floss, which again is a local place around here. Lady of Shalott. Fantastic. RX DuPontii. Tuscany Superb. Look at the colour of that. Again, I think these are ones flowering 1837. Surprisingly, there's very little scent on that for an old rose. It's just the colour that is quite outstanding. And again, I think we've got Rambling Rector there.
We've been down there, down this way. Okay.
Look at that. Ease off. Sorry. So, Summer Song is such an unusual colour. Look at that. Beautiful. Lady of the Lake. New Malvern Hills there, which will climb up and over. Same on this side. Lovely small leaves on this, but very, very thorny. That'll make a good hedge against against birdlers. Plant that under your window. Noble Anthony. Okay. And this is just about to come out. Like most of these gardens, you need to come back on several occasions to actually be able to film everything. Just look at this. Buttercup. Very subtle. Yeah, Malvern Hills. So let's go around. Francis E. Lester, Climbing Rose, that's beautiful. Oh, Rambling Rose, that's beautiful. Mary Delaney again. This looks like a short climber. Scarborough Fair. James L. Austin, yeah, this one as well is just yeah. Eustacia Vi. Loving the foxgloves, beautiful foxgloves there. Absolutely stunning against the iceberg on the wall. Gorgeous. Hyde Hall. Princess Anne again. William and Catherine. Now that hangs down a bit. I don't know if that's just because of the rain. I mean, some of them are, you know, pointing up, but some on the long shoots are kind of hanging down. So, Vanessa Bell.
No, we need to go find Mummy.
Nye Bevan. Elizabeth. Again, it's just flowering its head off, and again the weather doesn't seem to have touched it at all. Fantastic rose, foliage looks healthy, but again, it's too early in the season to know how healthy that is. Septidile again. Port Sunlight. Never ending at this time of year, that is it. You need a robot to be able to go out and just be able to pick which ones to trim off and which ones to leave.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, loving the colour and the form of those foxgloves there.
A good deal.
Oh yes, good deal.
That is just fantastic.
But then again, when you get them at home, you don't notice it. But when you walk from outside into the room,
Again, still so many to come out here. So again, just, you know, whatever time you come, you're always going to be missing something. Something's going to be at its peak, and something else is going to be either maybe you've gone over and you're waiting for a second flush, or is yet to start flowering. Just leave it on standard lens a bit.
Yeah, mine's got a bit longer than that. I just need to pick it down a bit more. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
That rose there, that one that's it. How
Is
do
that
you
not the
pronounce
same?
it? Is it
It's
this one? Yeah.
Stacia, yeah?
Stacia.
I won't say it, but you know what I'm thinking. to the long garden. Right, it's probably getting close to lunch now. I have no idea what the time is. This video's gone on for about an hour, so it's probably nearly 12 o'clock. I might come and do another video later on in the species garden. But I'm going to finish can't get enough of Elizabeth. In fact, I would imagine this will be planted quite numerously in the new Queen Elizabeth garden down in, is it Richmond Park? I can't remember which park they've created a memorial garden. Marjorie Fair, look at that.
So when you go to school next week, you'd say to Mr. Fowler, would you come to...
David Austin.
Yeah.
Let's just have a look at his private garden. Oh, lovely wildflower meadow there. Look at that cornice. Just let me zoom in if I can. Where is it? Just look at that cornice there. Absolutely fantastic.
Because you can go into that garden. Does it just says it's not suitable for wheelchairs, doesn't it? I was looking at that. No,
So not
Is
for
it
definite
rusted?
because the YouTuber I follow,
Oh,
she went to us in the houses last weekend.
Boscobel. Very spiky. Again, they planted lots of new Malvern hills, which again in maybe 3-4 years' time will cover that entire pergola in a similar way to how these are covered here. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at that. Emma Bridgewater again. Paul Noel Rambling Rose. And just subtle scent. Wisley 2008.
Was vielleicht sein könnte.
Oh yes. Look at that.
What's that?
Comte de Chambord. Mountain snow. Look at there. and aching climbing rose. So does this mean it's repeat flowering? Because that is beautiful. Not much of a scent there though. Yeah, new planting area there. Venusta pendula, 1899. Okay. Rambling Rector again. It's such a stunning big rose at this time of year. Dentella de Malines. Ooh, that's sweet. Oh, that's so different. That's such a sweet smell. Madam Hardy, shrub rose. And Rosa Glauca there. Oh. Ghislaine de Feligonde, rambling rose. Albertine. It is beautiful, but it's only a once flowering rose, but it's such a stunning colour. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. Do you reckon? Bobby James, look at that, that's funny. I don't know if its foliage is supposed to come down like that, or if it's just, I don't know if it's suffering from something, but that certainly looks a little different. Little rambler, rambling rose. So, at a dead end here. Oh, look at the bees on this.
At least we know when we're out. We've got to go the end.
I don't even know now if I've been up this path or not before.
Yeah, I mean,
How often do you have the...
every 2 months.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
He always grows when it's hot weather. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then if it goes cold, it doesn't grow.
Yeah, ours is 7 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Lady of Shalott. James L. Austin, look at this, really doing the business. And the colour. Open arms. Yeah, I think I went up that one and I came down that one there, so we'll do another walk around the sculpture, which I think was done by David Austin's wife, Pat Austin. PA, Pat Austin.
Lucy. That way. Up here.
And then I'm going to finish off walking back down here and see how busy it gets on a Saturday at the weekend. Good old New Dawn, which I think is newly planted. Takes some time to climb up there. Long John Silver. Renaissance Garden, and then look back to where we've just come from. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Paul's Himalayan Musk. Okay, so that's Paul's Himalayan Musk. That's an old favourite rambler. Absolutely stunning. A little rambler there. Look at that. Little rambler. Well, the King's Rose, to say it was only released last year, has certainly put on some growth. Look at the size of that. Amazing.
Looks busy, guys.
Right. I'm going to finish off now here at the cafe, just going past good old Phyllis Bide on the left and right there. And say, yeah, again, I hope you've enjoyed this video today at David Austin Roses. So if you ever get the chance, really, any time from kind of maybe early June onwards throughout the summer, just come and enjoy the delights of this wonderful, wonderful rose garden, or rather set of rose gardens, and the nursery and everything about it. The cafe, the food's fantastic. So yeah, and I'm not being paid by David Austin at all. So I'll say do all the good things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.